Yes, yes, yes. It's on. Hello there, Zam, Pete Peters. Welcome, welcome. Thank you both for being here. And you silent assassins and secret lovers, I can see you there. No one needs to speak here. Right, we are going to go at it. Just for no reason other than it's nice. Sweet Ace, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going to start off with some Dougie. I might just get a pin chest and then see what's happening. There may well be a weird little friendly going on with Eric Miola, the president of the Rough Bump. At some point, it might not. But we shall see how things play out. I can only imagine this is going to be a little stream, so popping on for an hour or so. Renome123. No, there are millions of QR code streams happening right now. I'm just going to do a Tour 11 stream instead. Yo, Clutch. I am finding it takes quite a long time to win a few quasars. Time I do not want to spend winning a few quasars. So, that is why I'm just going to jump on and do a little grind. Emily, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Kafifi are going to be knocking around as always. Hopefully this will be a little series of 3. Emily, indeed, congratulations on the gift card. And again to my home slice, Fenzel, for his incredible achievements. Oh, you've got a little wind on here. I think it would be rude not to attempt to get over here. So I'm going to give it everything. 5 top spin. Some curl, but not crazy curl. Great right. Didn't fancy a great right, I'll be honest with you. Looks like it's over. Oh, it's hit on the full. Didn't flick the rough. Greedy on the top spin. Got in a nice position here, though. I'd rather have this than a chip from the other side. Yo, Bobby in the house as well. Welcome so much. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Have you already spanked that cash on some gems, Emily? Why would you ever contemplate using a extra mile 8 if you've got a Thor's 7? Makes no sense to me. APOC 6. Why would you have a bag with an extra mile 8 in it if you've got an APOC 6 and a Thor's 7? It looks like his wind is a bit kinder. Oh, wow. Behave. The smooth tones, Bobby, they are back, baby. Right, perfecting in then. Or can I even get away with the great? I can't get away with the great, I don't think. Should be a good enough funnel there. But if you hit him perfect, it shouldn't matter too much. In she goes. Yo, welcome, Mr. Viviani. Thank you very much for being here, brother. We got Luca as well. Italy represent. Michael Barkhouse, thank you very much for being here. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying the streams. I'm delighted to hear that news. Yeah, so if you're producing any content for Golf Clash related activities, please do talk about it. We've got Golf Clash Italy here, we've got Golf Clash Zam here, we've got Clutch here. I think that's everyone, but you see, I don't know everyone. I don't know everyone, as proved this week when I discovered Golf Clash Italy, thanks to Mr. Jesse Both of the 19th Hole fame. This should be a win with that great right. I think it would have been a win with a perfect. But on we go. On we go. Fenzel Boo, aka Hater Tot Sean, my brother. Coming on when you're trying to test your stream, lol. Good luck, brother. Sorry about that, mate. I'm going to say good game. Even though for my man it was an absolute shocker. Right. Oh, what's the situation? I'm going to say well done. Well done, Playdemic. You have provided with a shrewd bit of marketing that's costing you nothing. Hype is the only word to describe it. So, if I can stay in Masters 2, I'd like that. I'm not going to grind too long. Like I say, I'll probably just do a pin chest, and then that's it. Well, best of luck in your stream, Sean, when you get there. And again, Fenzelboo, aka Hater Tot, much like those names just previously mentioned, is another fantastic Golf Clash streamer. So do please make sure you're checking him out. Oh, do you know what? I just wondered if we might be in for some really generous tailwinds all night. Don't know why I wondered that. I just did. Right, okay, so this is going to be a big overpower shot. I was tempted to put the Thors on. Ugh. Want to get down there as far as possible. I wish I hadn't pussied out on some of that power now. That's going to leave the nasty long iron down there, which depending on... Oh, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay with the tree. 19th fam strong, sir. You knows it, Mr. President. Anyone unaware? Bobby Stojkovic is the president of the 19th family Golf Clash clan. Exciting times ahead under his tenure, I am guaranteeing you that. Look at Tino with his katana into the 13.5 headwind. Monster overpower, perfect ball. He is a baller. Look at that. Nice. Yes, Sam. Show some respect. What we got here? We've got 9-1. I might bump it. And go 7 rings. Come on. You can't chip in from up there with a great without a horrible adjustment. Huh. Yo, James West, Jared A, thank you very much. Sweet Ace, it depends really on a variety of factors, but in that case, I played 40% max number, but there would be times that I would play more or less, depending on what the wind angle is and how close to the edge I've got. So there, because I was set back a little bit, I just played 40% main number, but I can sometimes play... if I'm quite close to the edge, split the difference between the minimum and the medium number. If you've got a headwind, then it's probably going to be 45% or 50% and the max number. But again, it totally depends on your position and the wind. And if I had that headwind situation, then I definitely wouldn't be going for the bump either. I would be bouncing on the pad, where you've got a lot more room for getting it all wrong, which is very, very possible there. Oh, Jared A, I don't know how you could ever hate it. So much fun. And now they've binned off the whatever it's called, that tour that they had after the tournament last time, Juniper Point. I think it's got back to its glory days. Right, so here I'm playing 30%. I'm going to bounce over. Start off here in the middle of the fairway, so then I've got again room to manoeuvre. Play with no backspin, 3.5 right spin. Just come over a little bit more, and I'm going to play the 9.1 rings, which is 7.9 plus 30%. Going to have to adjust release from the right. Sweet. Lands nice and centrally, so it should come in nice. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Yo, Sean Castle's in the house. Welcome. Thank you very much. And Marion F, we have your arrival. Very pleased to see you. Right, so let's see what Tino does here. He's going to basically play the same shot as me, but his adjustment will be higher with that katana, so he's probably going to move this 10.5-ish rings. I wouldn't be putting any topspin on with any form of tailwind. If anything, it would be just the tiniest slither of backspin. If you get a full-on tailwind, then it's definitely going to be half a backspin or even 3/4. And then, obviously, if you get that slight headwind, then, up to 1.5 in topspin. Now, that's landed short. So, we probably wanted that to land short, but it's gone off to the right anyway. So, another victory. Do you mean Guardian? Oh. Guardian versus Sniper. For me, on the third tee in tour play, it's Guardian all day long. In tournament play, then I seldom have my Guardian. Sometimes in Expert, you might need it on a par 3, but it's very, very rare. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, bub. All right, so, ooh, look at that wind. Look at that wind. If I was on my main account right now, it could be green attempt with a berserker. But with this, it's going to be... I might go right. I normally go left and have a look at the funnel there on the left, but I might go right with this wind and just have a look at the funnel there. Because there's a funnel on both sides, and I like it when I see the funnel being used on the right. Clutch is a big user of that, as is Robbie Stockton. It looks like a high percentage shot to me, so I'm going to give it a go. Let's have a look at the Thors as well, just in case we get to a shootout. Have a look at something different. I might actually need to just lay off that topspin. Just a smidgen, because I'm going to borrow some of that landing space instead. So just go up there. I'm going to be adjusting about 5 rings. So just borrow a little bit out of there. Laying off. Whoa, that was a bit of lag there. Laying off the top spin. Don't want to go into this bunker if you can help it. Yeah, that's too close. That's too much topspin, which is now completely... Oh, that is not well played. It's poor. Poor and greedy. I'm likely to have some kind of wedge here, I think. Ugh. So I borrowed, as you can see from the landing position. Look at that funnel. Little booty. That's with no spin at the moment. It is tricky, however. I think it is harder from the right-hand side to play the wind here. Because if you just play the rings for the landing position, then you're not offsetting the guide. And I think a 10 wind will require the guide offset. Did he even find his position? Or does he just know where he is? I think he just knows where he is. See that? He just moved that about, what, 2.5, 3 rings? So he definitely knows where he is. And short, because he didn't play any wind effect whatsoever. So I'm at straight min here. Moving away from slightly, but this is, what, 2.5 rings. So I'm going to leave it right edge and just play those 2.5 rings. Oh, come on, man. So that won't be going in. Deary me, great. What a load of rubbish. Tell you what, let's come off charge. That might change fortunes. Poor play there, apologies for this. %20 from the right. Potentially, Luca. I mean, I've got like 0 experience of going right because I go left in every wind normally. But I just thought with that wind, it's unruinable. But I still managed to ruin it somehow. Yo, Scott, how's it going, buddy? Alright, so we've got Thor's on and we've got the headwind as well. So here we're just going to try and bounce it up here with backspin and right spin. And 12.7, which is going to be a medium number with a 10%. I don't know if the 10% is needed, but I'm going to go with it. So 7.5 rings. Do you know what? Oh my life, I can't hit a perfect ball. It's probably better than I deserve because I literally haven't been able to hit a perfect ball that entire match, which is a shame. It is a shame. So that is very beatable. It's going to be a lot more difficult with an Apox 6, and this is why, where possible, I'd much rather go to the shootout with a Thor's 6 than an Apox 6. Apox 7 definitely evens things out because it's got far superior accuracy and the ball guide difference is, well, negligible, 3.9 to 4.1. But the Apox 6, definitely not a preferred shootout club for me. Yo, MBS and Jeff Lalonde, welcome my streaming brothers. Again, new names, and if anyone is doing anything, I keep saying, and I will continue to say, that you need to be, that is a lovely show, no it's not, it's died. You need to be shouting out what you're doing, telling people, telling us, telling me, so we can all support you in in that adventure. Come on, Terrier, man. You're not worthy of the name, Terrier. Where's your tenacity? Get your ass handed to you one time and run away. Yes, Jared, the rough bump very much is on the cards there with an APOC. Sadly not with a Thors, but with the Thors you've got the ball guide, you've got the backspin, so it is not needed as an option. I'll keep the Thors on for this wind as well. Nice, 4 golds from 3,700 games. Tidy. What the problem that you're just highlighting there, Sweet Ace, is how the clan game is it's just changed the dynamic of the entire game, you know, because he's obviously got plenty cash, he's obviously got plenty trophies, so money is not a concern, losing trophies is not a concern. So whereas in the olden days you would just relish the fight with an equally matched opponent, now you run off hoping to find some easier challenge, which is a shame, I think. It's just a shame. Right, I'm just going to give this some welly. That much welly. I cannot hit a perfect ball. I don't know if it's because I've been dicking around on Tour 4 for too long. Don't go right, don't go right, don't go right, don't! Stop, stop, stop! That looks bad to me. We shall see. Hopefully it's a left to right wind. Be a left to right wind. Yes. So I'm going to bump this as well. That's going to be a lot of rings, that is. Not so much for him back here. I would suggest here, well, 8-ish, 8.5-ish. It didn't look like that many to me. Yo, Dale, welcome, buddy. That's a lovely adjustment. Again, though, not played any wind offset. Huge wind. You know, when it bounces up on that first bounce, you have to allow, if you're bouncing off this pad, that is going to move a lot. Okay. Okie dokie. I'm going to play it about 8.5 rings. I'm going to leave my guide offset as well. And what am I saying? No, 8. Way. Ooh. How is this guy? Played him before, really good. Mr. Albatross. Yeah, I think I have had some good games with him. Yo, Alvy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Zachary Rogan, welcome. Apologies if I've missed anyone. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. All right, let's have a shootout against Mr. Albatross. Clutch, are you going to be streaming again tonight, buddy? I noticed yesterday's stream was entitled How Many Days Can I Go? Or in a row or something. Are you continuing the streak today? How much time have you all spent trying to win some free quasars? in fairness, the only balls that I got were Titans and Patriot balls, so I definitely did okay. Here I'm going to be playing with a driver. I'm going to be playing about 7 backspin, 7.5 backspin, maybe a left spin. Stocked it well on marlins. I suppose it's easier for streamers just to like put their QR code up there rather than the people trying to scan other people's QR codes. That looks like a lovely shot. It is a lovely shot. Absolutely fantastic. Get inside a yard and a half with this headwind. You are doing very, very well. Right, so it's a little wind though, which is nice. And we have a Thor's, don't we? We do have a Thor's. So it's going to be a five ring adjustment, I would say. 5 ring adjustment with a 30% overplay. I'm going to give that just a couple more, just one more right spin as well. Oh shit, I haven't even adjusted. I've missed it. Oh, it's off, it's overpowered, it's a great right. And it's won! He's getting shades. Well, it was a great right, and it came in just to the right, didn't it? So, surely a perfect was in, no? Surely a perfect was in. Now we see a proper player. Now we see a proper player who just wants 3 good games. And enough respect to him. Unbelievable. More than I deserve indeed, Clutch. Indeed. Oh, good news, Alvy. That second account is going to be a lot of fun. What stage are you at? Okay, so we'll go back here. I'm going to try and go over. We don't need any overpower here. 18 rings. No, 19 rings. No overpower. Should leave us a nice thorn. Thank you, Terry, and welcome. I know, Marion, I know, totally better than I deserve. Yes, Michael Manson, and to everyone else celebrating Independence Day around the world, wherever you are, all you Americans and people that like to celebrate this holiday, have a good one. Enjoy it all. This looks deep. It's too deep. Too deep. He did look unsure of that, didn't he, setting it up? I mean, it's not going to be a problem reaching the green from there, even in a savage headwind, which this is not. Right, okay, so we're at a max thorn. Right, so I'm going to play this with a couple of backspin, just the normal. I'm going to offset the guide massively, and then play a max adjustment. 6 rings. I'm just going to just double check it actually. 11, 4, 0 elevation, 6.6 rings. Not enough offset. Massive offset, not enough offset. Oof. Rubbish. Rubbish. Yo, Marquebury, welcome. Thanks very much for being here. Yes, please, again, I will ask you again, if you're putting out any content, please say what you're doing here, when you're doing it, when we can expect to see something. Let us know that we can subscribe to you and expect to see some lovely Golf Clash content, and you will get new subscribers. Yeah, I mean, if I start losing viewers to your QR code stream, that would be a representation of sad times. Leaving here to go and pick up some marlins. Behave. So now it's an Apox 6 off, or potentially a yeah, I got a, oh no, not a Liberty ball, I got a Patriot ball. Anyone leaving to go and get marlins is banned, Jeff. Everyone. No pass outs tonight. What's the needle speed like on those Liberties? Has anyone seen if Zach has updated the sheet? Right, hopefully we get ourselves a wood. We don't. We get a driver. This sucks. This sucks because it's not really much of a wind here. So you can either try a big backspin shot landing further back, or so that's where you normally land. I think you're going to go long if you go there. That is my thought, anyway. Wait, have I got a Thor's on? No, I did a big booming drive, didn't I? Right, so that's with a great right. Sometimes this can spew off to the right. It's so shit when that happens. Oh, it's staying on. It's hanging on by a thread. So, not the best, not the worst. 8.2. I'm going to give it a bash as well. I'm going to give it a bash as well. I'm going to give it a bash. Okay, so 6 rings? 6 rings, which would represent a medium number with a 20% elevation. And again, it's just the wind direction that means I'm overplaying this wind. Come on, man. Oh dear. Oh, mine's on a nice spot. Sit there, sit there, sit there. Yes. Booty. Booty, booty. Clutch, are you doing a minute by minute countdown? You can have no complaints about that. Straight in with a third game. If anyone knows this guy, please thank him on my behalf. What a baller. Did you, Zachary? Very nice. Very nice. Oh, is it a... Is it... Alright, so I'm looking 9 rings down towards the wind, that is. Try and get it up somewhere near the green. Hopefully it doesn't go in the sand. Yeah, baby. On fire tonight. Come on. Indeed, Clutch. Yo, Anas, we're in the presence now. We are in the presence now of Golf Clash greatness. Multiple Masters banner winner, Golf Clash Anas. That is a channel, if you're not aware of, you need to acquaint yourself with at the earliest opportunity and see an absolute monster go about his trade every single tournament. Yo, thank you everyone. Tony Richardson, what a pleasure to see your name. Welcome. Oh, Anas, thank you. Oh, he's hit the sand. I was going to say close, but I'm enjoying this series so much I don't want to rock the boat. I'm going to in fact say unlucky. How about that? He said close, okay. You know what? Let's not fanny around with that topspin. Let's straighten that wind a little bit more. Lovely, Jeff. Good knowledge. Thank you very much for that info. We are very excited for next season, Anas. Very excited indeed. What clash? What? Anas is a rough bumper. Rough Bump. Founding member of the Rough Bump clan family. Scott Boyd, welcome. Thank you for being here, buddy. And we've got Bateman in the house as well. Welcome, brother. Welcome. On a lovely Friday morning. I hope your weekend is going to be a good one down under. Oh, man. Unlucky. Good game indeed. You are getting all the emojis. What a fantastic little series of 3 that was. Very, very pleasing. Very pleasing. All of a sudden, we've won the first 6 games of the session. This pin chest doesn't look like it's going to take very long. That would be lovely, Clutch. That would be lovely. It doesn't happen like that very often. Alrighty. Going to go for a big drive here with power. Is that louder than normal? Is that better? Quieter's got to be better, right? Whew, feeling a bit pumped, I tell you what. It doesn't happen like that on a Tour 11 stream very often. Okay, so I'm going to hit a big drive with overpower and a little bit of topspin. Just to try and clear this this bunker a little bit. Here, get it out of the way. 20%, yeah, that looks about right. 13.6. So... no, let's try and go with a bit more curl. Oh, it's going to be long. It's going to be really long, even with 3 topspin. 1 topspin, 1 topspin, 1 topspin, you greedy boy. 1 topspin. Yes, you will not be catching the audio. Anas is a silent assassin with recordings just showing every shot, all of his setups. But in absolute silence. Yo, Paul T, thank you very much. 19th represent. So I'm fully expecting this to go in, and most likely going to be the first defeat of the session. That didn't look like many rings to me. Just enough. Oh! Yo, Jellicast in the house. Welcome, buddy. Oh, now I've got a chance, haven't I? Alright, so what are we looking at? I want to be up here, definitely. And I'm going to play this one, say 3.5 per ring. Ugh, ugly. Ugly. Alright, shootout time. So what's your final week of the season plan? Are you chilling back or are you grinding? Have you got any requirements that you need to fulfill? Are you fighting off a relegation battle or trying to strive for a championship place or a promotion into a different division? It's interesting for me this week because there's no obligation for any of my accounts to do anything. So it's just a bit weird. But it's still nice to have a hack around. Oh, we like this one. We like this one. Alright, so generally the Guardian's playing this about 1-1. Again, horrible, horrible side wind. You really, really have to get to grips with the offsets on this. So I think it might have been no topspin. Might be no topspin. I'm tempted to just put a hair of backspin on here. I'm going to play this 1-1. So 10.8-ish. Might have to release from the right. No. Oh, come on, man. Oh, it's not enough backspin. It's more backspin. Oh, no. I haven't played that one in so long. I've forgotten what the spin adjustments are. I thought it was no backspin at all for a side wind, but clearly I am wrong. Oh, perfect timing, Sean. What a shit shot. It's interesting, isn't it? So he's playing it 1 backspin for a side wind. Nice, Jeff. What's the situation there with the hole hunters? That looks lovely. 'Tis lovely. Absolutely lovely. Don't mind losing to that at all. All right, so looks to be that Aman should be up for a competition. Good game indeed, brother. Oh, come on now. All right, last game on Dougie, and then we shall... I don't know, up to you, SYB or main? SYB will be Thor 6, Guardian 7 combination, or if required, APOC 5 or a Cats 4, I want to say. Yes, Scott Boyd, well done, well done. Sitting 8th. Oh, looks like a done deal then, Jeff. Or are they like making up ground like crazy, or are you keeping everyone at bay? Come on now, last game. Last game. And if anyone wants to play, of course, please feel free. You know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. Tour 11. Here we go. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. So 9-7. Six-ish rings. Deary me. Deary me. So, there's no need to be greedy here. I mean, if you get the wind, you can go over. If you don't, you can't. I mean... Ooh, this looks like it might be a replay. The needle did spin for absolutely ages. After the tourney, you were 5th, dropped down a few spots. Yeah, absolutely, Jeff. I mean, you know, you either just burn through a load of balls unnecessarily trying to chase, nothing. You know, you're not going to win it. So all you need to do is stay in that top bracket. Any more than that is a waste. Because if the desire is to stay in the Champions 100, which I don't know if it is, but... oh, wow, is he getting over? No. No. Unlikely into a headwind. So... Wow, but no benefit can be made. Load of rubbish. Load of rubbish. This is going to be 7-ish rings. That is not getting over. Very difficult drop from here. Curl, thorn, backspin. And can he get over as well? That is just absolutely outrageous. No benefit to going over anyway. You got a better shot at the eagle from there. Oh my life, I cannot hit a perfect ball. Wow, imagine how many 19th clans can get there. Oh, he'd need, I imagine he'd like a bit more side spin here. Maybe not. So, if the way the opponent here has played this hole is anything to go by, the shootout should be a formality, but it's just the way, isn't it, with a replay? You get someone hacking it around and then just dropping a nice little edge burner inside half a yard or a hole in one. Alright, come on then. I'm glad it's this one. I'm very glad it's this one. Okay. Right, so first thing will be perfect ball. Bat 1.5 in backspin. Just less than 1-1 here. Alright, if I don't win this, it's no one's fault but my own. That is poor. Oh, I've got the cat. No, I don't know what the adjustments are. No! Oh, bugger. Right, so it's definitely nowhere near 1-1. You can ignore everything I said about that. Right, so I'm going 6-ish rings. Oh, for goodness sake, that was so early. Well, what a load of shit, the last two. On the same shootout hole as well. Oh, hate not having my Guardian when I get on the shootout. Ugly end to the session, having won the first 6. What a load of shit. Right, so pin chest achieved. Anyway, on we go to another time. Oh wait, let's just have a look how we're doing. There we go. Comfortably in second. No drama, no problem. Oh, I don't know what anyone said about what account they want to play, so I'm just going to go to Facebook and play my main. Because then if we get a nice tailwind, we can at least smash a Zerk up there, which this is the only account I can do that on. And it's always fun to play with the APOC 7. Never gets old. Ever. Anyone wondering if it gets old having an APOC 7? It doesn't. It does not. Right, so... wow. This is the thing, I mean... it's more likely that you're going to need... if you're all wondering what the dickens is going on here, I'm playing in a tournament where you're not allowed any epics and you're not allowed to use your driver off the tee. So I've just got a sniper and a big dog bag set up. So all right, we on. It's Darren. Welcome. What are you trying to get promoted to, Darren? Yes, it's definitely a grind to get promoted. Getting promoted is tough. We've had a season off this time round in Rough Bump, so we're going to get relegated. But believe me when I tell you, this is a 1 month only thing. Still putting out 250k in a season off is not bad showing, I can tell you. Not a bad showing. There you go. Look, the cut-off is generally 360, 370. So does put the squeeze on a little bit, making sure everyone gets over that 8k threshold. Right, okay, balls. We've got them. We got them. So, having had no Titans for absolutely ages due to grinding for the Rough Bump, tournament win last time out. Yes, we get Teo. Where is he? The little tinker. Is he not even in here? He's not in here. He's playing Golf Clash and he's not in here. So, this should be a 3-match series. Probably going to be a basic ball. Oh, don't be a basic ball into a 13 headwind. Good. It's not a basic ball. So we're just gonna tap it down here with the cat on, and hopefully don't put it in the rough, don't put it in the sand, don't put it behind that tree. Oh, he's gone Titan. I'm gonna have to match his ball. Excellent, Scott. Well done. Well done. Yeah, Michael. Easy to get carried away. Easy to get carried away. A Sandy. So. Right. So. This is going to be a max power. Somewhere thereabouts, I would imagine. Oh, dear me, it's definitely a max power. In fact, where I'm aiming, I can't even aim. So, let's try somewhere more over here. And go 15. There we go. Oh, what we got? No! Oh, dear. Oh, no, did I change my bag? Tell me I changed my bag. Oh, it doesn't matter because I've got a Spitfire on. Very, very annoying, that is. So, I'm going to try and hook this round. Slice it. Hook it, slice it. We might even be able to go straight over to the second fairway with this wind. Try and see if we can bounce it here. It looks very possible. It looks like Teo's playing it conservatively to me. We'll see what it looks like. Because we're going to lose distance curling it into the wind, so bad idea, but... Oh, I do love a bad idea to get myself out of trouble. Can't help it. He's played that beautifully. Is it long? No, beautiful. Beautiful. No, I'm just going to... Alright, so that's where we want to go. And I'm just going to play this 20 rings into that headwind. Well, just into the wind. Didn't get all the slice. Oh, why did I overpower it? I didn't need overpower. I was lining it up with no overpower. Error. So used to just maxing everything when you do a hook or slice like that. Oh, this is very, very, very difficult. This is very difficult. So Teo either needs to massively over-adjust his rings here or offset that another 2 squares at least. Sidewind with backspin is just going to bite like anything. It's going to be so hard to miss this with the wind. Not to miss this with the wind. Yeah, missed it with the wind. Missed it with the wind. Right, so at it is slightly uphill. Normally at minimum distance I will play the B52-7 at 1-1. But in this case, because it is slightly uphill, I'm just going to play this 8 rings. And she goes. This will be. Thank you, Anas. Thank you, and Michael. Thank you very much. Right. Had to redeem myself after that horror show second shot there, Anas. This is not the wind that I wanted. But maybe we can hook it round instead. Just give it a maxi everything. Oh, no. I've not set this up properly. And 2 more. Giving it everything here, though. Didn't get all the hook. Oh, and I've hit a flipping tree. The amount of times I hook around that tree. What a dickhead. Michael. That sucks, man. Because you can get down here lovely. I wonder if it's safer to hook it the other way then. Oh, child! Do it, Teo. This is never enough rings. I don't think he played the wind before he started adjusting. He did. He played everything perfectly. And it looks like that. What a shot. What a shot. Did anyone else think that was an under adjustment, or was that just me? Oh, yes. Excellent. So after all that, I'm going to be tapping it down here for the second shot. And I'm not even going to be near it either. I'm going to need to overpower this. Oh my golly gosh. Oh my golly gosh, this is huge as well. It's going to be a maxi. Oh, it's not even going to get there. Great, I'm happy with a max overpower Nirvana. Oh yeah, pleased with that. Pleased with that. Hopefully Teo will just put me out of my misery, and then we can just move on to the decider. Nice, Tim, nice. Doug, welcome. Thank you very much for being here, buddy. Oh, there you go. This is the perfect wind for this little tap in. Tailor-made, welcome. Thank you for being here, and to you good self as well, sir. Thank you very much for that. Alright, so an unlikely tap in from up here to take it to a shootout. 9.5, so... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh dear, right, okay, so... Wow. Wow. Right, little offset guide, and I'm playing this a load of rings. 15 odd rings. Nowhere near enough. The rule with the B52-7, go more rings than you think it is, and it's not enough. So yeah, I mean my app at 50%, and I always play this one at 50 or even 5. Maybe it should have been 55. 55% on a 9.5 wind would have been a 17.5 ring adjustment. Very well played indeed, my boy. So let's not try and power slice every single drive. That is the lesson learnt here. And now we have ourselves a little decider, which is exactly what we want. Clutch. Well, I would say, Doug, the understanding of the concept that in neutral conditions, because there are variables that will affect what I'm about to say, but in neutral conditions of 0 elevation and 0 wind, what you need to understand is that 100% accuracy is give or take 1 ring per wind, 1 miles per hour per wind at maximum distance. 50 accuracy is 2 miles per hour per ring at maximum distance, and 0 accuracy is 3 miles an hour per ring at maximum distance. So, you know, you can easily work out then with your factors of 5 what the wind is going to be, what the... you know what I'm trying to say? What your adjustment needs to be. Then you need to orientate your screen so that your wind is in a straight line. So when you push your target up, then you're pushing it in line with the wind. And then once you've pushed the target the calculated number, then you should be there or thereabouts. Now, like I say, there are variables in that you need to take into consideration, like elevation, like wind direction and speed, and then ball guide offset, because the ball guide that you're seeing is based on neutral conditions, so you need to allow for how wind is going to affect that. That's just an experience thing. It's not anything you can calculate per se, because again, even that would change depending on the elevation between the first and second bounce and such like. So there's so many nuances about the answers to that question, but I would just say the starting point is understanding that your accuracy is equal, or has your accuracy determines the numbers of miles per hour per ring. That's what I'll say. And I'm sure most of you have just followed Clutch's example of putting me on mute. After all that waffle. Oh dear, you don't want to be left side of this fairway. It is shit. Well done. Just because of that tree. Can I get over? I can get over. I can get over, so I'm going to try and get over, and I'm going to put all my topspin on. And I wouldn't normally put all my topspin on, but because it's straight into this headwind, and I'm going to have to curl it, which is also going to be into the wind, which is going to take distance off. It's going to be touch and go if this works out or not. Come on then, get on the green. Get on the green! Yo, Simon Heath, welcome, welcome. The real Simon Heath, should I say. Yo, on in the house, welcome. So this is a horrible adjustment here for Teo. I would not be putting topspin on this. Backspin, boy. Backspin. Thanks, Michael. Alright, so let's see if we can take this down. Ooh, D's going to have to curl this a lot with that tree. This is why you definitely don't want to be the left-hand side of this fairway if you come over this way. Because the second shot is such a low percentage make, you're almost better off sticking to plan A, maybe even having a sniper bag just for this hole, and then just tapping it down there for your second shot to the end of the fairway that you go for in a favourable wind, and then just going for that regular eagle, however you tend to play that one. Teo's going to love that. That was pretty good quality, to be fair. That was pretty good quality. So, right, you've already had one happy face. Enough already, you greedy boys and girls. Alrighty then, 4 more to go on this one. Oh shit, did I say I was going to come off at... Fuck me, I said I was going to do an hour, didn't I? Oh, on. Right, okay. I'm having a nice time, so I'm going to carry on. I'm having a nice time. Yo, I might make this the last one. We shall see. See how quickly it takes to get matched up. Right. Not very long. Well, thank you all for being here. Honestly, it's very nice to have you in. I know there's so many choices of stream right this very second. It is really appreciated that you've chosen to be here. Yeah, no. I'm expecting good things from this drive, so I'm not going to take the protection of the cat. Because, alright, I'm just going to play this with most of the juice. Most. Oh, it's so tempting to give it everything. It is so tempting. Woo! I went an extra thing then, and I didn't realise I was as tight on time as I was. Oh, and it's I could have given it everything, and possibly should have. Barely cleared the bunker, that did. I would have been absolutely mortified if that had hit the bunker. Alright, so that's tapped up there nicely, and should be, if I don't get the wind, that means I can go straight to the fairway by the green. Then I will just have to bounce it over. No top spin, some left spin. Now, has he got a wind that he can just give it maxi? Looks like he does. Ooh! Booty. Booty's worked out lovely, but that was tight. It was close. It was close. Alright, obviously going straight over here. So I'm going to try and give it everything with plenty backspin. Not that much, but plenty. That much. I'm going to give it that much backspin. Maybe one more. So what's that? There you go. Maybe half more. Maybe that much. That much. Okay, and I'm going to go 8 rings. So 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 rings. Give it everything. Oh, for goodness sake. So that's going to be horrible. Oh, bit of distance lost. Who knows what? But that's basically the play. Try and check it up the left-hand side of that fair of the green, and watch it just filter down for an alba. And Russ can play exactly the same shot here if he wants, and he should. He should. I'll be applying some kind of spin, Russ. There you go. More than that. More than that. Russ. Russ, come on now. More than that. Russ. 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 All right then, so shootout time. Is Eric Miola in here at the moment? Because we've got this thing to play. We might have to play tomorrow instead. That'll be some Friday night golf class streaming. Oh, what club we got? Probably an APOC. Thank you, Stephen. Welcome to the family. Okay, so we've got a wood club here. So yeah, thank you very much for subscribing. I don't often get notifications, so it is lovely when they come through. That wasn't like a woe is me, I don't get subscribers. I get subscribers, I don't get notifications. So I appreciate you all. Apologies for those that didn't get an individual thank you. I appreciate you, and I do thank you for subscribing to the channel. So I'm going to play this one slightly more from the right, from the left rather. with like 4 or 5 backspin, and I'm going to leave the ball guide well offset, just for that huge push. That's coming nicely towards the hole at the end. That's coming really nice. Oh, I've got more of a headwind. Alright, okay, rough bump time. Rough bump time. So I'm going to play 10% on the minimum number, which is going to be about 6... No, I'll do it a bit more than that. But a 6.5 maybe adjustment here. With 3.5... No, I might even go 4 in backspin, because it's barely even a headwind. Let's give it 4 then, not nearly 4. And like, what did I say? 6.5. Oh my gosh. Wow. Lucky to get that away. I think it's too much curl. Oh, it's too much shit. Started too low down. And that was the outcome. Started way too low down. Right, so what we doing here? Oh, shall I put my thing up? Does anyone want to scan this code? I'm not doing this for very long. If anyone wants to scan any business, right, now is the time to scan some business. Look at that, a Patriot ball, second one of the day. And you're always guaranteed good stuff as well. Thank you, Doug. Thank you. That is praise indeed. Is there any way that I can refresh that quicker? Ah, rubbish. Hey, first firework ball of the day. Oh, maybe this was worth it. Pleasure, Pete. Pleasure. Use it wisely. Yes, a Marlin. Booty. Welcome. Welcome to the Marlin Club. Woo! Marlins! Oh, it's raining Marlins, man. It's raining Marlins. It's raining Marlins. All you people with Marlins, sorry. Sorry. Started off so well, didn't it? Oh, come on now. Maybe I should change account. Shall I change account? Yo, Robbie, you got the firework. Well done, buddy. And welcome. Oh, what the dickens is going on here? 2 Marlins. If there's anything shitter than a Marlin, it's 2 Marlins. Get your devices out. Oh, come on now. Right, when this slows down, I will sign into my other account and then we can do it all over again. Yo, Peter. I think maybe they think we're in cahoots because they must know how local we are. Neighbour Reno. Hey, get on. Who was that? Who was that? Thank you very much. Yo, Bobby. Well, to be honest with you, it's nice because that new ball, I'm not going to buy any, so it's nice to have one. I'm just going to blast it the first chance I get. Come on now. See, this is the thing. I don't want to waste time doing this for Quasars and Marlins, Navigators. Give me the Titans, man. Yes, David. Thank you very much for that, buddy. Ah, who won 2 Marlins? Who won 2 Marlins? All right, so maybe... Wow, that was quick. Sean, sorry, buddy. Sorry. I was finding that when I was on streams earlier trying to connect 2 navigators, now we're talking big time. It just kept saying QR code expired, QR code expired, and man, I just thought this is not worth the chore. But it's different when you're putting out the QR code, because then you don't have to do anything to get the balls. Alright, so get ready for your next accounts, because I'm going to swap over 2 Marlins. Unlucky, whoever you are. Is it slowing down? Alright, okay, let's see how quick this next one is, and then I'll swap over. Another Marlin. Okay, very quickly swapping over to SYB. Oh man, this is like the longest it's ever taken for the email to come through. Ridiculous. Alright, so straight into some ball collecting. I think Clutch is doing scans now, and I think Tony Richardson, not Tony Robinson, Tony Richardson is doing scans all night, I believe. And yes, 2 quasars to start off. Good start, good start. So this is fresh, so you can do all of your accounts again right now. Oh, behave. Gibo, what's up, my brother? Just had a lovely evening with some friends. Come back, played some decent golf tonight, actually. Just lost a couple in horrific style, considering the rest of the quality of the stream. So very pleased, really. It's gone well. It's nice to see 2 balls being given out more often than not here. Yo, Dan! Yes, oh, I know. And I said this wasn't going to happen, and then it's happening at the end. So, yes, you've missed the golf. There'll be more golf tomorrow, Friday night streaming. So, yeah, I mean, don't please sit here watching this unless you've got, or unless you want to try and win yourself some Marlins. So, yeah, come back tomorrow, my man. Oh, did you hit the bell on, Dan? I don't know why that would be, because... generally, there's 10 people in here before I post it on Facebook. So there are notifications being sent out. So just make sure the bell's on, and you haven't got some settings that show you as hidden or anything else that might affect it. I don't know. And not only your notifications, like as in clicking the bell, but also making sure that you're allowing YouTube to send your notifications to your phone as well, because they're 2 separate things. So that would be what I would suggest. But then again, if you're getting notifications for other streamers and not mine, then that would suggest it is more that the bell isn't switched on. Alright, this is like Dan's soul, my soul is being sapped as well. Get the bells on. Whoop, whoop. Oh, that reminds me of that amazing tune by Jeff Mills, The Bells. Oh, we could do all of our bell-related songs. Plenty of banging dance tunes with bells in. Ugh. Right, 5 more and then it's bedtime. So, tomorrow, there you go. Arnold's put a link up there for more free balls. So, if this is not yet melting your brain, trying to get free Marlins, then click on that link and check it out. Ugh. Give me one good ball on this account. Come on. I'm going to be doing it tomorrow, probably about the same time, maybe a little bit later. 2 more to go. Come on. Definitely chance of one of those new balls. 6 hours behind, so that'll be about 5 o'clock to you tomorrow, if that is a convenient time. And I'll probably stream for a little while. Right, last one. What a pile of shit. Okay, thank you all. Thank you for your company. Thank you for your support, as always. Look at all those Marlins. What a pleasure. Right, what's the situation over here in the Bushwhackers? Not getting relegated. I think that's all we could have hoped for. And it's been mission accomplished. So, Expert 2 remains for the Bushwhackers. Best of luck with your rounds, with whatever you're doing on here. And if you are kind of persevering trying to get yourself some balls, best of luck with getting some good ones. I'll be around tomorrow. Hope to see you then. And if not, have a lovely Friday, whatever you're doing. Bye-bye now.